How much will SSI get now? Supplemental Security Income. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know recently I was out in a separate video talking about some new projections that have been released in regards to how much about 70 million beneficiaries receiving benefits under Social Security will likely be getting as a result of a raise to their monthly benefits. Well, SSI, Supplemental Security Income, is also included in this list, so I want to give you this dedicated video talking about your SSI monthly benefit based on these new projections and how much your monthly checks could be increasing if these projections are accurate. Let's get into it and talk through all the details and, of course, all the numbers that you want to know. However, really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you right by your side each and every day, watching the latest details hitting the wire and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated and posted on what's actually going on, and anything popping up you can possibly grab and or take advantage of. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into it and talk about the new projections out there right now and how this translates into your SSI monthly benefit, as in how much more could you possibly be getting as a result of this raise and these projections. Now, recently I was also out in a separate video talking about Social Security, SSDI, and these other benefits. So in that video, I was specifically talking about those benefits and these projections as far as how much it would translate into on a monthly basis. But like I said earlier, just a minute ago, this video is dedicated to SSI. We're only talking about SSI in this video, okay? Supplemental Security Income. There's about 8 million SSI beneficiaries. So anyway, I want to make this dedicated video for you. Let's talk through the details. So here are the details that we all need to understand, which is number one, the maximum benefit right now in 2023 obviously is $914. You know that. That's the maximum benefit. However, the new projections out there right now are suggesting we could potentially be looking at a 3.2% increase to monthly benefits next year in 2024 as a result of the cost of living adjustment. Now again, 3.2% seems very, very small considering this year, 2023, we got 8.7%. Last year, 2022, we got 5.9%. 2021, do you remember that one? Well, that was just 1.3%. So obviously 3.2% sounds pretty good compared to what we got in 2021 when it was 1.3%. But either way, compared to the last 2 years here, 2022 and 2023, 3.2% again feels like a complete insult. But at the end of the day, if that's what it's going to be, then I guess that's what it's going to be. There's literally nothing we can do about it. It's all based on inflation data and things like that. But again, there's literally nothing we can do other than literally just sit here and wait for the numbers to roll in and cross our fingers the raise will be big. But meanwhile, that inflation will go down. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like just not going to happen, right? If you're going to get one, you're going to get both kind of thing, right? Anyway, let me talk you through the details as far as what this would actually translate into as far as a raise to your monthly benefit. So I want to make this very clear before I go any further, which is these are projections as of right now, okay? We don't know quite yet how much the increase is going to be. The official announcement will be out of Social Security in mid-October. Obviously, I'll be here for you, breaking it all down as Social Security announces that in mid-October. So we're still obviously we're a bit of time away from that right now. So we do not know, but these are projections that are out there now. And I want to bring this to your attention just so we can see what is actually going on and what this may translate into as far as your monthly benefit, how much more you could potentially be looking at. But again, it's not a done deal until it's signed and sealed and written in stone in mid-October out of Social Security. Either way, so I want to make that very clear so that we're all on the same page here, so that we understand that this is not necessarily permanent yet until we get that official announcement. Anyway, 3.2%. Okay, let's run the numbers on this. Now, obviously, that is the maximum benefit. $914 a month is the maximum benefit for an individual receiving SSI. However, did you know the average SSI beneficiary is actually getting $760? That's the average SSI beneficiary. However, I want to run the numbers for you based on the maximum of $914. All right, so let's run the math here. $914 multiplied by that 3.2% increase would actually increase benefits by $29 per month, taking your benefit from the maximum of $914 up to $943. That's the $29 increase to the monthly benefit. So if these projections are true, if these projections are accurate, the 3.2% increase, that would increase benefits for SSI from $914 maximum benefit up to $943 maximum benefit, a $29 per month increase, which, by the way, that $29 on a monthly basis, extrapolated over the course of the entire year, is $348 over the course of the entire year. So just under $350 over the course of the entire year more. So we can look at it and think it's $29 a month, or it's $348 a year. So, take your pick. How do you want to look at it, right? That is provided these numbers are actually accurate. If this projection is off and it comes in at 2.2%, 1 full percentage point less, well, then guess what? Now we're looking at roughly, what is the math on that? $18, $19 a month, roughly. It's about $19 a month, based on my rough mental math there. So I'm not exactly right on, but it's about $19 a month. So we'll have to see what the projections actually come in as far as what happens here over the next couple months. We don't know, right? We don't know yet. Only time will tell, which is why we need to continue watching this. But I like to keep an eye on these projections because a lot of times, the further that we move into the future, the more accurate the projections get, right? I know we might be looking at this thinking, seriously? Why are we even talking about projections? This is garbage. Throw it away. It has nothing to do with anything right now. It's just a guess. You're right. It is just a guess. It's just like a guess like everything else, right? There's a lot of things that we guess on every single day, right? Like me making this video. I'm guessing some people here in the community are probably interested in knowing what their projections are going to be. I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe this video gets 0 views. That's fine. I don't know. I'm taking a guess, right? We take a lot of guesses every single day. But my point is, this is the latest guess based on what they're actually projecting right now, based on current inflation. But as we continue to move forward, and as we get closer and closer to that October timeline, as in, remember, the 3 critical months, the 3 most important months are July, August, and September to determine what the COLA will be. That is what the inflation data is pulled from. These 3 months, right? July, August, and September. Okay, so we know that. But my point is, the further and further that we move out into the future, the more of these data points that we gather, the more accurate the projections get, right? So I kind of hope that makes sense. So my point is, if you have 1 data point, the projections are still up in the air. If you have 2 data points, well, obviously it gets a little bit easier. And if you have all 3 data points, well, then obviously it's a slam dunk. We have all the pieces of the puzzle that we need. We can put the entire picture of the puzzle together, and then we know pretty much very, very accurately, maybe not spot on, but maybe very, very, very close to what it's actually going to be, right? So anyway, long story short, this is what we're looking at as of right now. Now, in that video the other day, I was talking about the projections coming out, and how all of these are pointing toward, again, the 3.2% increase for the COLA, but then again, a 4.5% increase to the Medicare Part B premium. Here's the cool thing about being an SSI beneficiary. You don't have to worry about the Medicare Part B premium, because if you're an SSI beneficiary, you're not enrolled in Medicare. You're enrolled in Medicaid. Huge difference between Medicaid and Medicare. Okay? So the cool thing is as an SSI beneficiary, you don't have to worry about Medicare coming in and taking $165 or $172 of your money every month because of the premium. That's the cool thing about SSI. Now again, there's a lot of other things out there as well, including SNAP benefits that'll likely be reduced as a result of your raise to your SSI benefit, which, by the way, why is this still even a thing? Has anybody ever asked that before? Has anybody ever questioned that, or is it just me? That why is it even a thing if somebody is receiving SSI, $914 a month, and they're receiving SNAP benefits to help put some food on the table every month? Why are these individuals living on a fixed income subject to reduction of benefits from SNAP when you get a cost of living adjustment? To me, that sounds honestly like the dumbest thing I've ever heard, right? Again, my point behind that is, why, if somebody is receiving a small, few $100s a month for their monthly benefit, and their benefits are being reduced for SNAP because you got a raise to the COLA, somebody receiving somebody receiving SSI benefits is significantly below the federal poverty line. I've talked about it many times before here in all the videos. SSI benefits are well below the federal poverty line by over 30% is how much behind the federal poverty line SSI benefits are. And then they have the audacity to come in and reduce your SNAP benefit because you're receiving a little bit more, an extra $29 in this case on your monthly benefit. I don't know. Something about that seems weirdly odd to me and very messed up, right? To me, it would seem like the legislation should be obvious that when fixed income beneficiaries receive a increase and a raise to their monthly benefit as a result of the COLA, don't touch their other money. Don't touch their other benefits. Leave them alone. Hands off. Don't touch their benefits. You know what I mean? It just seems so obvious to me, but what do I know? I'm not a politician, and I don't think like a politician, so therefore I'm not a crazy fool. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm still kind of a fool, but I'm not like, you know what I mean, a politician. That's all I have to say. Anyway, let's leave it there for now, right? Otherwise, I'm going to go off on some rant again. So anyway, hope this one makes sense, but I hope this helps you out to better understand what these projections are going to look like as far as on your monthly benefit and how much this could actually translate into as far as real dollars in your actually bank account, on your Direct Express card, in your possession each and every month as a result of a potential 3.2% COLA increase to your monthly benefit. And again, it's still too early to know right now what it's actually going to be, but we'll get that information here in not that much longer. Honestly, time goes very fast here, so it's not going to be that much longer. We'll get the official announcement, and then again, it'll be written in stone at that point. Then we can calculate all the numbers exactly right down to the penny and see exactly what it's going to be. Either way, hope this one helps you out. Again, please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, take care, have a good one, and catch you again later in the